if it does it, then I'll try to reset it so you don't have to worry about it.
Well, if it's already starting to do it when we're live. When I'm in this beginning, I'm not going to force it because people are complaining about it.
Like the internet is just unable to hold it down for more than 10 seconds.
It did it already?
Yeah.
I even put that on airplane mode so I could like disconnect.
I don't think it's the amount.
Directory.
I think it just like goes, crashes. I think that's what it did. So we've been doing since they can figure it out. I guess.
Mm-hmm. Hello everyone, welcome, Merry Christmas. I hope you guys are doing well. I am burning some of my manifestation candles here. This one is my abundance candle, so you know that I am always going to be burning it. This one is like one of two different vessels we offer for our attract love. You can manifest new or existing love into your life, or you can use it for self-love, which is always good. We just made these like just now or an hour ago. These are super fresh. There's no label, nothing on it. And this is our protection candle. Alright, you guys, so it looks like we're having some technical difficulties, which is such a stupid word to say. I hate that word, technical difficulties, but we've already tried 2 different phones with the live stream now, and I think it's our internet, and we've been having issues with our internet. It's super unfair, however, because there's nothing we can really do about it. We would totally like choose a different provider if we could. But at our house, we only get Spectrum. We don't even have a selection of other providers. So we're like at the mercy of how shitty our internet is, which is really sucky. I'm kind of hesitant to start anything just because within the 5 seconds that I've joined this live, we've been interrupted 2 times. You know, at the very most, however, I do want to check in with you guys, see how you're doing, wish you a Merry Christmas, maybe pull some of these Christmas Oracle cards I have, which are super cool. This is the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle. And then show you guys my like really cool candles that I have dropping next week, December 29th. Super excited, save the date. This is a line of manifestation candles I have been working on for a very long time. We have all 4 flavors in front of you. I just finished making this one. This is a protection candle. This is super good for trying to like banish negativity or negative people from your life. I use this candle.
That's crazy.
Diana, it's literally a struggle. Like, who are they? Like, who do they think they are? Just out here providing the bare minimum. What? I thought I was paying like, I thought we like we're only 2 people and we like got that package where it's like a million devices as if there's like a family of 5 up in here. But, hello, hi Spectrum. And like, who do you call? Who do you, anyway. Back to this candle. When I was starting off in my spiritual journey, which I feel like a lot of people can relate, you find that you have to cleanse yourself from people that like no longer serve you. And some of those people, those are easy disattachments because it's like, okay, we outgrew each other. But then there's like those crazy exes or those crazy energy vampires that just like hang on to your energetic field. And I feel like this is such a beautiful candle for that because not only does this like release them, but it banishes that negative energy. I feel like a big portion of why people don't manifest everything they want into their life is they might have blockages in their energetic field, and some of them might be unconscious, because we can consciously be like, oh, fuck that person, I don't like them, but that doesn't mean that they don't send you the evil eye or they don't hang on to you. So I love using this candle. What I would do is, like, if it was a specific person, I'd write their name down on a piece of paper and I put it under this candle and I'd burn this candle, maybe on a full moon or just a day that is like great for manifesting. And then this is black obsidian, so you can like save this when you're done. We're using the scent frankincense, which is also a great banishing scent. And then we're using a really beautiful black vessel. This vessel is called blinking glass, so when it lights up, it like sparkles and shines, like you can see little sparkles. Chiron Candle Co. December 29th, you guys, save that date. And then this is my New Beginnings candle. I'm like really happy with how this came out. The glass is imperfect, and the reason for that being is so that the sparkles can shine through. So when you light the candle, it's really pretty. You'll have to check out my Instagram and my stories to see it like in action. But this is a lavender scent. We have an amethyst crystal here. So this is all about welcoming a new beginning, but like a very smooth, calm transition. Because new beginnings can be really tough, and they can also be kind of dark. Like, oh my God, like tower moment, like we released all these things and now we're headed into this crazy new beginning. But I'm trying to manifest a new beginning. Yeah, perfect. See, this is a perfect example of how it shines. It's so beautiful, especially as it burns more. The light goes further and further into the vessel. So this is a perfect example of how beautiful it is. There you go. Color change. But it's like, it's gorgeous. So as that like wick goes lower and lower into the glass, it just sparkles more and more and it has this beautiful glow. And all of these candles are gonna do that at some point in time. We just started burning this one, so it's not quite there yet, but it will be, and it's gonna be gorgeous. But yes, I love this New Beginning candle. This is perfect for the new year, obviously, because we want new beginnings up in 2022. We want good vibes, we want all of it. This is also a really good candle for like a new moon. So I am offering a new moon, full moon bundle, and it will be these two candles together, which is really, really awesome. And then of course, your girl made an abundance candle. Of course, how could I not? I'm like totally in the belief system that you can manifest not just abundance into your life, but like everlasting abundance and prosperity. And I'm a huge believer of like money can fall from the sky if you truly believe it can. So I made the scent cinnamon on this. We are using yellow aventurine, which is kind of synced down into the candle. But again, it's really cool because you can use it when you're done and you can keep that crystal. This is a gold vessel. The reason I chose gold and not green is because I wanted this abundance to be directly correlated to our success and to our wealth. I didn't want this to be about quick money or quick cash. I wanted this to be about something that was long lasting and had like a deep rooted foundation. And then this is our Attract Love vessel. This comes in two different ones. This is the Attract Love vessel. It's a really pretty like hot pink, and it comes with a rose quartz on it. So of course this is in the scent vanilla, and then it comes in two different vessels depending on like what look you like the most. You can use this for manifesting a soulmate into your life. I did a lot of those spells before I met this one. Or you can do it for self-love, which is also part and partial to manifesting a soulmate into your life. Because if you don't love yourself, then, you know, it's going to be hard to find someone to like love you as well. So using it for either one is great. And I chose a pink vessel instead of red because I wanted that love to be pure and high vibrational and intentional and not obsessive and weird. So all of that great stuff. So 4 different flavors, you guys, coming next week, December 29th, on my shop, Chiron Candle Co. I've been working on this forever. Super excited about it. Also kind of nervous because I feel like it's been in my brain and my thought process for so long, and now I'm finally like releasing it to the world. So it's nerve-wracking. But hello, Merry Christmas. I hope you guys are doing well. It seems like the internet is sort of working so far. but I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, they do have lids. I'm not showing you the lids right now though, but they do come with lids if you like lids. Things like that. So I wanted to pull a few cards for the collective. This is just
Was it the TV?
I don't know. Oh, maybe.
Started playing.
What is going on? I wanted to pull some cards from the season of the witch.
Huh. Yeah, I guess we'll just play with it a little bit, but I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're doing really good with all the patience. A lot of people, including Raka, would have been very angry.
Alright, so I'm going to pull some Christmas cards. Let's see if Santa's coming. I remember when I was little and I would just be like, so. I mean, I was such an imaginative kid, obviously. Hello, hi, we're doing tarot as a career now. But I really believe that this fool was real. I don't know, I low-key still believe that he's real. And I would like sneak out of, I would stay at my aunt's place, like every Christmas, I'd sneak out of the room and I would just like try to stay up as much as possible to like see if he would like appear. And of course I would fall asleep and then I'd wake up and like half the cookies would be eaten. I'd like literally leave like notes and cookies and stuff. And like, I'd be like, who the fuck ate them? And for some reason, I don't know why I didn't logically think like, oh, my mom ate them or like my dad ate them. I like thought Santa came and ate the fucking cookies. So it was really funny, but I caught on to it really quick because my mom has really distinct handwriting and she would sign like the gift Santa and I like knew it was my mom's handwriting. Okay, so anyway, pointless story, but let's see if Santa's coming. We have Father Christmas, Light, and Perseverance and Darkest Hour. Okay. Alright, so Father Christmas, all of the captions on this card is kind of like poetic and weird and doesn't really make sense to me, but we'll read it anyway and then I'll tell you what the meaning is in the deck book. So we have, how did they get here? Lost perhaps? No worries at all. Gather yourself and clear the frost, for the good still lives in you, dear. So Father Christmas, what does that mean, really? Okay. So, keywords naughty and nice. All right. What list will you be on this year? Naughty or nice? Father Christmas, Santa Claus, Old Saint Nick, even Krampus are critical figures in holiday celebrations. We know these archetypes as the jolly old man who judges whether we are worthy of gifts, if you were kind-hearted, or lumps of coal if you were terrible. You may have grown up and stopped worrying about getting gifts for the holidays, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be mindful of how your energy manifests in the world. You're being guided to share a little kindness. Ask yourself, what would the best version of myself do in this situation? Keep this in mind as you go about your day and see how this simple question can dramatically shift your perspective. Kindness costs nothing but can reward you with endless blessings. I love that. I mean, started off a little creepy, but I feel like the end message got to it. It was really pretty. And then we have light, and I feel like that's very, distinguishable to the message we just heard and, what we're manifesting. And I love the topic of manifestation while we're talking about manifestation candles. It's more than just a tangible, physical spell work kind of thing. You can manifest energy into your life just by being the energy that you want to attract, essentially. So keywords, hope, return of the light. If there's one theme you should know about Yule, it's light. The entire celebration of Yule is an honoring of faith in warmer days to come. There is always light after the darkness, as spring will always come after winter. No matter how difficult your situation, know that things will work out. Light is a dynamic card, and when you've drawn it, you can expect an increase in your energy. You're feeling more confident these days, and you're likely to see an increase in your motivation and overall vitality. This is a happy card and a positive sign of success. Pulling the light card is like getting a big yes from the universe. You can expect a positive resolution with this card when it comes out in a reading. Additionally, pulling light is a sign of abundance and an increase in all areas of your life. Ooh, love to hear it. Love to see it, especially this new year. You may see an increase in your finances, such as a raise or an unexpected financial windfall. In love, this card is a positive sign of new love or marriage. You might receive a promising job offer or clarity in a job change when it comes to career. Something positive is on its way when light shines in your reading. Ooh, okay, I love that. So if you guys have been wondering about like what is coming for you, probably the mentality is like you haven't really asked for anything for Christmas. You're just kind of like, okay, I hope Christmas is good. Even more so, I hope that there is a good new year that comes out of this. Just know that I feel like these are really good omens. I feel like to answer the Father Christmas card question, you guys have been really great and really deserving and manifesting a lot of like abundance into your life, and that is gonna start to materialize very soon. And then I feel like with perseverance coming out, I can almost assume that it has been a little difficult, and it's because of your good faith and perseverance that things are starting to like, you know, come into fruition for you. So we have perseverance. The key words: loneliness, determination, and principles. Perhaps the most ominous card of the deck, perseverance, often comes along due to struggles, betrayal, loss, or overwhelming obstacles ahead. You may be facing some setbacks or feel as though you do not have the strength to go on with your current path. The struggles you're facing now are meant to make you stronger and wiser and to bring more clarity as you move forward. Consider this: if you cannot handle obstacles where you are, how will you address more significant challenges as you expand? You're being tested now to see how well you manage adversity, how you situation. When the dust settles, you'll be wiser and ready to rise to a new level of success. Love that. This is really beautiful because, you know, some things are kind of out of our control and our grip. And then some things, although still out of our control, we can try to manifest better outcomes. It's partially why I created this line of candles. It's because I truly believe in, you know, half and half. I believe half putting in that work and like, you know, being a part of the grind, and then half putting out that intention into the universe and asking for what you want creates like a beautiful yin and yang combination of just fully getting what you want. I don't believe in just like stereotypically sitting back and being vegan and like manifesting and like doing nothing. I truly think you have to work and persevere for your goals. I think work and perseverance is what builds character, and it builds strength, and it makes you wiser, and adversity truly opens your eyes to new experiences. But at the end of the day, I do think it's a beautiful balance, and I think that in our society or in our government or just how we're raised as humans, we tend to put a cap on things like, oh, you can only like ask for this for Christmas, or you can only wish for your birthday on your candles. And it's like we put this like glass ceiling on what you're allowed to ask for, what you're allowed to assume, or what you're allowed to want from the universe. And the universe doesn't do that. The universe is not limited to just granting a wish for you because it's your birthday. If you want to wish for something every damn day of your life, do it, girl or guy, go for it. And so I really believe in this candle line, because if you want to like burn a candle simultaneously while doing a reading or working, you want to like increase your abundance, then increase that, put that intention out there. It honestly doesn't hurt to try. I've had a lot of people message me and come forward and tell me that ever since they started writing things down in their notebook, ever since they started.
You catch it really fast. Quite a fast finger.
Everyone will experience a dark night of the soul at some point, and you'll likely experience many over your lifetime. It's common for the darkest night to appear during times of extreme stress and disruption. And while this process isn't pleasant and you'll undoubtedly lose something, things will be for the better when you emerge from this journey. The darkest hour has appeared because you're being asked to examine what is absolutely necessary for joy. Is it money? Is it love? Is it fame or respect? Imagine being free. The darkest hour reminds you that material things are not necessary for happiness, that happiness is something that is available to you with or without material success. You may feel as though you have to be where you are, but it isn't true. You're being guided to find true happiness within your spirit. Don't be afraid of change and don't be afraid to let go. Doing so means that you can see the light even when life feels hopeless. Self-focused happiness provides a guiding light when you're lost in the darkest hour. It will point the way home and help you recover. Beautiful. Yeah, this is a super cool deck, you guys. This is a Christmas deck. So it's like super on brand, on theme. But yeah, I mean, I hope everyone is staying safe and staying sane. I wanted to do readings, but the internet is so shitty here right now. And this is our second live, like we did one 20 minutes ago and I changed phones, hoping that would like help it somehow, but we keep getting disconnected. So I'm just gonna leave it at this really cute collective Christmas Yule reading. And I'm sort of understanding this light card because like people put up Christmas lights and there's like a lot of festive lights and blah blah blah. So it's like almost very symbolic of remembering that light even on the darkest days because it gets darker earlier. Well, at least in the northern hemisphere. But yeah, what are your guys' Christmas plans? We are just, I'm gonna make a really nice meal tomorrow, but we're just staying very low key. I'm almost 8 months pregnant, which is crazy. And it's also crazy to think that this time next year, we're gonna have like a tiny one eating wrapping paper. Just eating it and not really understanding like why their presents are wrapped. So that's gonna be really fun and interesting. But yeah, also like I said, these candles are dropping next week, December 29th. Save the date, that's next Wednesday. I'm super excited, super nervous, but I'm really proud of the outcome, honestly. We have been like thinking about this for a long time and creating it and trying to make it perfect for you guys. Down to the scent, I want everything to align just from the fact it's amethyst and lavender, obsidian, frankincense, cinnamon and yellow aventurine, and vanilla and rose quartz. So that sounds fun, Douglas. Do you guys travel for Christmas? Do you stay home? What is your go-to Christmas thing? We usually travel, but we are obviously staying home this year. Oh man, Europe. That's really cool. That's where baby's from.
European monkey mocha.
Hi, Shanice.
Shanice ain't got no time for traveling bullshit. She's the gangster of the...
Now that I have like all the candles lined up, it's like really cool. It looks really blurry. I don't know if
You can
it's...
adjust the quality.
Oh, wow, this looks so much better. Now that I've adjusted the quality. Yeah, look how cool this is when it like shines. It's really pretty. It almost like just really blended in with our Christmas decor and made it seem like we did that on purpose. Yeah, now you can like really see it shine. Super, super cool. I felt like it was more magical this way because the whole point of this is so that it is magical. Because, I don't know, I just really stand behind candle magic and manifesting.
we'll try to figure out our internet sometime soon.
Yeah, so it looks like we'll be writing a strongly worded letter to Spectrum, because what the fuck else can we do? Amongst other things, I feel like we're building a list now of shit we have to take care of. Like, I gotta change my email on YouTube.
Ooh.
Like, we're building a list. There's a lot of, I don't know, it's stressful, y'all, being an adult, man. And it's like funny because everyone around me, I was that kid that was super mature, and like everyone was like, yo, calm down, like be a kid, like you're not gonna like this adult shit. And I like grew up way too fast, and then now I'm an adult and it fucking sucks. So there you go. Manifest, you know, not being an adult, I don't know. So how I use the candles, in my website, which will be like released next week, I give you magic tips. So I'm like, this is the best day to perform this little ritual, this spell, or a new or full moon, but I'll specify which ones. But the biggest magic tip is I like to write things down. I've always been kind of into scribing and writing. So I'll write on like a piece of paper something that I want. Okay, let's say it's like, let me find a blank piece of paper. I'm left-handed, by the way. So let's say we're gonna use the abundance candle. Let's say I want 2022 to be an abundant and prosperous year for Chiron Candle Co., which is our shop. I'll take this piece of paper. It does not have to be fancy by any means. I fold it up just to be secretive and cute. And I will literally place it underneath the candle, like so. Super simple. And that is how I'll manifest. I will include this on an altar sometimes. Sometimes I'll just burn it on a random table like this. Sometimes I like to do a full ass ritual. Manifesting things that you want is perfect for a new moon. Manifesting things in relation to abundance and prosperity, I think, is really good on Wednesdays or Thursdays. There's different parts of the week that are really good for certain things. And then, for example, this is a great candle for a full moon, which is why I'm having a moon bundle. So this is great for a new moon. This is great for a full moon. For a full moon, I would give thanks, but I would also release things that no longer serve you. So for example, Spectrum internet makes me so mad. And I want to release that kind of energy from my life. So energy, Spectrum internet makes me mad, blah blah. I'll take this piece of paper and I will fold it underneath this candle. This is the release protection candle. Banish away negative energy. The cool thing about this is when you're like getting close to it, you can burn this piece of paper, because anything involving releasing is very cathartic, not only to like burn shit, but it's symbolic to use the fire element to literally put something to ashes. So like let's say there's a crazy chick named Karen Miller, I don't know. And she like is obsessed with you and you want to get rid of her and you don't know how to, and it's not enough to block her on Instagram because she keeps making fake Instagrams and like following you and shit. So you would like literally burn Karen Miller's name with this candle. Totally could if you want to. Great time to do this is during a full moon, especially a full moon in a fire sign, because it's all about using that element of fire. And then, you know, obviously it goes without saying, manifesting love into your life. If you don't have a name, you don't know who this person is, the best thing for love, in my opinion, is to be as specific as possible. Now, you can be as specific as possible with all of these, but specifically self-love, because you want to make sure the person coming into your life meets all of your demands, like meets the criteria. So you can be ridiculous. I mean, I was pretty ridiculous. I was like 6'6", hot, muscular. I literally said green eyes, down with it, some sort of kind of Clark Kent, Superman, curl to his hair, blah, 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 blah. And then, you know, I'm ridiculous, so I was like, not American, please. And I like put it down, didn't know who this fool was, you know, folded it. I used a pink candle for manifesting love into my life because I have had my fair share of experiences with red candles and trying to use that for love, and it's not a good idea. I wanted something high vibrational, and then this fool came into my life, and now we are having a baby and have a dog and all that kind of stuff. Long story short, happily ever after, blah, blah, blah. But no, but seriously, be as ridiculous as you want with this. The candle is the tool. You are really the person that drives this into full magic mode. So you can be as creative and as expansive as you want. Like I said, if you want to make an altar, make an altar. If you want to do this on a new or full moon and do a whole ass ritual, do a ritual. I have given you the ingredients and the tool. Obsidian being a perfect crystal for protection and releasing negative vibes. Frankincense for banishing negative energy, and then the color black representing release. So I've given you all of the tools, but it's up to you to really decide how you want to use that tool and what the end result is going to kind of look like. So yes, I feel like energy release is reserved for a full moon, because we are basically thanking the moon for everything it's given us that month. It's full, it's bright, you know, and then the new moon is all about an energy of accepting what is to come, a new beginning. I chose amethyst, and I was like a little worried about it because I could have done clear quartz, but it didn't really like show, or I could have done a moonstone even, but I chose amethyst because, like I kind of said in the beginning, I really wanted the new beginning coming towards us to be calm. Because sometimes new beginnings, if you're not specific, can come in like a wrecking ball. Like everything is destroyed and you're forced to like start over and restart. And I've definitely had my fair share of those moments, and I am very adaptable, but you know, at the same time, one of the things that you'll learn as you grow older is that you just really want peace in your life and you just want stability. And I feel like amethyst is like such a soothing crystal for that. So it's basically like amplifying and implying, I want a new beginning, but I want it to be a peaceful, smooth transition towards those new opportunities. And I want them to be calm and full of serenity and all that great stuff. So yeah. So, and then, you know, like I said with attracting love, this doesn't have to be reserved for a person or a figment of your imagination. This can be used for self-love. Like confidence and self-esteem is a big thing that I have struggled with my whole life, and honestly couldn't tell you why. Well, I could tell you why, but I couldn't tell you why. It just wasn't, like, I didn't grow up around people that like told me I was beautiful and like gave me a bunch of reassurance, and that's totally fine, whatever, I'm an adult. But I didn't realize like how much that affected my development as like a girl growing up in LA. I was like constantly around people that were like coddled and like thought they were God's gift to the fucking earth, and like just had all the confidence and all the self-esteem in the world, and they looked like crap, and I'm like, how? You look like crap. But I just like didn't understand it, and confidence is not a reflection of like what's in the mirror whatsoever. It is truly a personal, spiritual thing. You know, you could be just butt crack and fat rolls and all, and if you have confidence, you know, no one can say anything to you. Like if you believe that you're beautiful and that's all that matters, your belief system and perception of yourself, then you have a superpower, you have a strength in yourself. And to not have that is really hard to go about life. It creates more anxiety. You're more worried about other people's perception of you. It's really hard to get into the dating world if you're not confident in yourself. So using self-love for confidence, or just even for accepting yourself, like knowing that you're doing the best you can. You're like an awesome human being. You need to give more love to yourself, more unconditional love. Just giving yourself that affection or those affirmations that maybe you didn't get from your parents or as a child, like filling up that cup and really healing that inner child and all of that great stuff is going to be the key and the foundation for trying to manifest a soulmate or love into your life. Because the people we tend to manifest in our life as lovers tend to be a spitting mirror image of ourselves, and that's why you see a lot of twin flame journeys, and some of them are kind of rough, and it's because they are triggering each other, and they're triggering each other not for the point of just like making each other's life hell, but it's more of a spiritual lesson. They're supposed to fix these things, heal these things, and ascend. But if you want to skip all that bullshit and you just want a high vibrational soulmate, then you better meet them in the middle. You better be up there with them and be giving them the same amount that they're giving you. So you need to rise to that level in order to do so. And part of that involves having a great love and respect for yourself first. So manifesting love for yourself is a true type of manifestation, you know, reserving time in your schedule for self-care. Reserving time in your schedule just to do a little self-love ritual is self-care. So I say buy yourself the gift, take yourself out to a nice lunch, do a little ritual bath, all that great stuff. We have some really cool ritual bath stuff coming on Valentine's Day, but that is our second drop. We're not ready for that yet. But yeah. So I feel like using this candle to attract love or self-love, it's multi-purpose. We're using the scent vanilla, we're using the crystal rose quartz, all of that stuff will help aid in that vibration. Great stuff. Is there a candle good for healing from the past? Are you asking me questions? Yeah, it would be probably this black candle, the protection candle. You can release the past. You can release the past as a negative entity or negative energy in general. Especially, I feel like it's the past that does linger. It's the past that does hold on to our energetic field and blocks us from the future and from the present. There could even be things that, like, obviously you've moved past it, like you're in the present and like your physical body is here, but it seems like the past still affects you in some sort of way. The black candle is perfect for that, so. So write that list, be as specific as you want with your manifestations. Oh, hi Jackson, hello. You know, I was even reflecting on how I manifested Jackson, something really ridiculous. I bought a greeting card from Rite Aid and it looked like him. Before I knew Jackson, I didn't know it was gonna look like him. And I was like, this dog is cute, I want this dog. And so I bought the greeting card and I put it on my altar, and I would have used like this kind of candle, a white candle, silver candle, new beginnings. And I put it under the candle and I was like, I want this dog. I want to manifest this dog into my life. And apparently I wasn't specific because he looked like the dog on the greeting card, but he's a bad dog, like a really naughty, bad Craigslist dog. So be specific, you guys, because you never know what you're gonna get. Now our dog, he jumps on tables. That's his new thing, like a literal table, like a dining table. He's on top of it. So be specific. Use the power of candle magic to manifest, and be as specific as possible in whatever it is you guys are, desiring. I have a lot more experience, the most experience, I guess I should say, with abundance candles. I've used my fair share of abundance candles. And I used to use the color green specifically, which also works. Green works great too. The thing I noticed though is I would have to continuously do the spell over and over and over again, or spell work essentially, and it's because it wasn't long lasting. So I intentionally chose gold as the vessel because I want it to symbolize success, and I want it to symbolize vitality, and I wanted it to symbolize wealth. Wealth is not something that just can like appear and disappear. It's something that is there. There is an extraordinary amount of it, and I wanted it to be substantial. So I chose a gold vessel because I want the abundance and prosperity, essentially the money coming into our life, to continue to grow and also be attached to some sort of success, something that you like been working on or earned, whether it's a tarot channel or whether it's like a small business or a hobby or Bitcoin or whatever, like something you fucking invested in, it's like not doing very well and you're like, oh shit. I wanted this candle to symbolize, you know, we want this to go in a positive motion forward. We want that energy to flow. The scent on this one is cinnamon. It smells really good. It's not too intense because I feel like cinnamon is usually too intense. It's really light. And then the crystal is yellow aventurine. So, yep, I feel like I've talked your guys' ear off about manifestation candles. All you need to know now is that they are coming out next week, December 29th. Be ready for them. You can follow me on Chiron Candle Co. on Instagram, or you can look up chironcandleco.com and see all the manifestation candles there. But I'm excited, I'm nervous. I hope this is just the start of a really cool journey because there are so many different types of candle combinations I want to try, so many different crystals, so many different types of things that you can manifest. I feel like intuition is a really cool one, just being connected with spirit. Really cool purple vessel I found and all that great stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys have a safe and very Merry Christmas. I'm sorry I couldn't pull cards. The internet is really letting us down. This is like the only moment that it hasn't let us down, which makes me like very suspect, and then it's like the second I pull a deck out, it's gonna be all crazy. But
Sure good.
no, I'm overheating.
You're overheating.
Yeah. But I love you guys, and I hope that you have a really safe and Merry Christmas. Know that you are not alone. You're in my thoughts, in my prayers. I'm sending you love and light, and I love talking to you guys. And I will probably see you the day after Christmas. We're gonna try and figure this out. We gotta talk to Spectrum somehow anyway, so this just can't be a thing. See if we can get our devices to be more on point. But too much energy, exactly, too much energy for our internet. They can't handle the spiritualness of us, so we are breaking the norms. Anyway, Merry Christmas. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
It's weird. It's like it's making me think that it's already good, and then boom, tricks you. Well, one thing for sure, I know that you can talk and talk and talk,